The episode begins with Paddy giving himself a pep talk in the bathroom mirror. As he walks into the dining room, he sees Sanji, who is holding Lieutenant Fullbody in the air. Paddy demands that Sanji put down their customer, Fullbody, because customers are never to be harmed. Sanji claims that Fullbody ruined the food, a fatal mistake at sea, and insulted the chef, and that he needed to be taught a lesson. Fullbody stands up angrily and declares that he will contact his superiors and close the restaurant. Sanji responds that he will not let Fullbody leave the restaurant alive if it means closing it down. Suddenly, Luffy and Zeff appeared from the ceiling. Zeff starts arguing with Luffy because he is angry about breaking through the ceiling. The Baratie chefs beg Zeff to assist them with Sanji, prompting Zeff to kick both Sanji and Fullbody. Shocked, Fullbody then remarks that the restaurant's chefs are like a pirate crew. A marine soldier bursts into the restaurant, telling Fullbody that the pirate Krieg's crewman has fled, killing 7 marine troops. Fullbody, frustrated, mentions Krieg's crewman having gone 3 days without food and was on the verge of starvation. When a customer hears Krieg's name, he panics and claims that Don Krieg is one of the most powerful pirates in the East Blue. The marine soldier is then shot without warning by a man who turns out to be Krieg's crewman, Gin. Gin sits down calmly and demands food. Paddy inquires of Gin about his ability to pay for his food. Gin points a gun at Paddy instead of responding. Paddy slams Gin to the floor and declares that if you are unable to pay, you are not a customer and will not be treated as such. Sanji decides to leave the situation and goes to the kitchen to continue cooking while Paddy continues to pummel Gin. Paddy bans Gin from the restaurant after a thorough beating. Gin is lying on the ship's deck, exhausted and hungry, when Sanji appears with food. Gin initially refuses the food, but Sanji explains that refusing food on the open sea is dangerous, and tells the pirate that if he doesn't eat, he will die. After witnessing this exchange, Luffy invites Sanji to join his crew as a cook. Sanji declines the invitation because he owes Zeff. When Gin hears what Luffy says, he advises him not to go to the Grand Line due to the high risk. Sanji throws away the incriminating dishes from Gin's meal and returns to the kitchen, where he notices that Zeff has already assigned Luffy a task. Luffy is irritated when he discovers Nami, Zoro, and Usopp eating lunch while he is working to repay the debt. As retaliation, he puts a booger in Zoro's drink, much to Nami and Usopp's amusement. Zoro notices it before taking a drink and makes Luffy drink it in retaliation. When Sanji looks over at Luffy's crew, he notices Nami. Sanji rushes over and agrees to join the crew if it means he and Nami will be crewmates. Zeff butts into the conversation after hearing that Sanji could be leaving and begins to debate with Sanji. Gin, meanwhile, has returned to Don Krieg's ship, the Dreadnought Saber, and intends to bring his captain to Baratie.